From Chase Field in Phoenix, this is Friday Night Baseball on Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Ben Plesac. So digging in now, Darren James. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. The 1-1 home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. At the plate, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Bregman.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carson Kelly. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hard hit ball to second. James is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding in, Alex Reyes. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's back up the middle to his right. James. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Darren James will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Looking at his career totals, James is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So striding in, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's a great example there of why this.
Digging in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Conforto leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well,
so it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Darren.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
The 1-1 home. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll.
Jeffrey Springs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Afternoon baseball at Chase Field. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Roll, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
2-2.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts? And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Semien.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Straight up, straight up,
and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. James is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned.
Now to the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Lindor, the runner at second with one away. Hey. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's going to get down out there.
All right, hang on.
Throw to
right
third.
here, right here.
Throw won't get him.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Number 2.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. 2 men on, 2 out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Standing in, Dylan Cousins. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. 2-2. Here it is. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning. And this offense has certainly not disappointed this year.
Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Gamble aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lamb is under it, no problem. 1 away. Striding in once again, Edmundo Sosa. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1.
Edmundo.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. The next Cub up, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Edmundo
batting,
Sosa.
second baseman.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so
Edmundo
far.
Sosa. 1-1
Down
run.
here, and he'll try to beat it out. McMahon fields it cleanly, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Arizona used a nice fifth.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
Coming to you from Seattle, Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece.
So striding forward now, Darren James. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Man, you smoked that thing.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His career line against Garrett Cole. 2 hits in 7 tries. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
You're short.
Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. McMahon gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Pulled him just enough.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ben Gamble in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And the runner back safely. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Ohtani is on his way home.
Stand up.
He comes across to score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dan Vogelbach is next, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
The victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get out.
Stepping into the box, Darren James, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ohtani over at second. Caratini on at first with 2 down. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
The left fielder, Ben Gamble.
0-2. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Larson. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Ready for another shot now. Darren James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-0 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hopped up. Candelario over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Altair looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build as much as they can moving into the later innings.
James is right there, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit in the air to center field. Larson waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Jonathan Denton. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through. He's going to wave him.
Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Jerson Bautista comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
In the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field. So striding in, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup.
Who are you folks?
Stepping into the box, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Conforto ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Gamble. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Gamble.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. The 0-2 delivery. Towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle, scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They're down 3-2. So coming to the plate, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. Looking at his lifetime numbers, James is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. pulled toward right center field. Almora in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here now the 2-2.
Straight up.
Now that's popped up. James is there. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Toward first. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. James Saunders enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get 1 of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Now baseball under the lights of. At the plate, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Darren.
Now the pitch.
James.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Popped him up. Astudillo is under it. He's got it 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. The next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Almora, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Popped him up. James is there for it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, Mondesi scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Astudillo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So the settling in now, David Velez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the late. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone. At the plate, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Pops this one up. And this is taken in for out number 1. Standing in, David Velez.
The first baseman, David Velez.
0-2, here it comes.
2-2.
Back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Now from the Windy City, Jarrell Cotton is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So score a lot of runs off this guy. You better get him early because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visitor. Into the box now, Darren James. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Ben Gamble.
He's running. Just keeping him close. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Castilla. He drew a walk his first time up.
Castilla.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're down 2-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. And there's a base hit on the line. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Gamble.
Runners on the move for second. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Williams coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense... They could certainly roll two.
Reined in. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the forced play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Caratini, the runner at third. McMahon on second. James is over at first with one away. Grounded to third. This could be two. He's right there. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play.
Coming to the plate now, David Velez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. Today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now's a good time for your pitch.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Baseman.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-2 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Ready once again, Darren James. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. On the ground out to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they strike. Into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
8-5 today. Dominic Leone.